Morning. Which side are you on? Yeah, that yesterday is most definitely about to escalate tensions in this country. Everybody sees chick, which side are you on? East, Palo Alto for reparations. Which side are you on? I know which side you on. All right, yes sir. I actually know which side both of y'all on. But yeah, shit's about to get realer. Hey, good morning. How you doing? I'm good. Ain't something happening today? I thought I saw something. It's a meeting today. No? Not concerning?
Not that I know.
Okay.
No.
Okay. I'm all right. Just really looking at how this thing yesterday's about to play out.
Right. Because it's going to play out.
Yeah, got white boys on Mad, so.
Damn right.
Yep.
I think they keep their casualties of war to incite the next move.
Right, exactly. Yep.
So yeah, well, keep me in a loop if there's anything I need to know.
Likewise.
Were you able to take care of that?
Yes, yep.
Okay, good.
All right.
All right, bless them.
Yep. Yeah, y'all. It's interesting that happened on the eve of September 11th. September 11th, we were told Osama bin Laden did that, but they used it as a so-called justification to go after Saddam Hussein, and we know more than likely it was not somebody black who did that yesterday. But that's one of the main things that dude Charlie Kirk was pushing, similar to what Joe Biden and Hillary Clinton did back in the 90s before they came with those crime bills and start kidnapping and re-enslaving thousands of our brothers across the country. That's basically what he's been doing on college campuses, raising the potential for young white folks who are about to go into, the judicial system, the legal system, corporate America, again, validating in their minds that black people are criminals. He spoke out strongly against reparations. So it's really about to play out very interesting, because where a lot of folks buy into this Democrat against Republican, part of the reason I showed that interview he did with Gavin Newsom yesterday was basically to show how Gavin Newsom was on his nuts. If you go watch the whole interview, you'll see Gavin Newsom was basically swinging from Charlie Kirk's nuts. Again, astounded by how much he had galvanized young white America and really helped Trump, win the election. And showing that for white people, whether they say Democrat or Republican, it's just business. It's Burger King against McDonald's. And both sides play a very crucial role in continuing to oppress us. And unfortunately, they have incentivized too many of our own to turn against our own. So that's why I'm asking, which side are you on? Any other folks that may have joined? Channing Photo, what's good, Channing? I pretty much know what side you are on. But yeah, that's what we're looking at right now, good people. And over the past year, we've seen, here in California, how the it's hard to say Democrats now that I know the New Frontier Democratic Club from our community has been some of the primary ones pushing against the bullshit internally within the Democratic Party, but the Democrats in general, including the majority of the Negroes who identify as Democrat, have been very much involved in the erasure of our people. Dr. Claude Anderson had been teaching a practice of benign neglect, and how that's basically been the invisible monster they have used to wipe out many of our communities. I was sharing yesterday that this week it was brought to our attention that a lot of these same educators who sold us out in the reparations issue, they're now pushing against, I believe it's Assembly Bill 715, and they're saying it's going to criminalize them, you know, for speaking how they speak on the Israel-Palestine issue. But it's interesting that they are more concerned about their freedom of speech as opposed to the bullshit they're supporting is leaving black folks out here to die. You know, again, the narcissism that coming up through white institutions cultivates. But yeah, asking folks which side are you on. Oh, there go my sister Brangela Davis. I'm asking folks which side are they on. You know, because this shit's really about to escalate. You know, they're going to give they most psychotic white boys passes or ideas to come out here and, you know, be patriotic. And again, we know more than likely what happened yesterday was not done by no black folks. If they try to show us it was somebody black, they either bullshitting. If somebody black actually did do it, they were supported from the inside. But more than likely, we know that was not somebody black, because they showed us, you know, on Trump's first presidential run, you know, they was beating up Negroes that was stupid enough to go there and support. So ain't nobody black gonna be getting close enough to do nothing like that undetected or unsweated. So again, we know he was really pushing to vilify and criminalize our communities, our people. And you know, what we've seen in DC, now Chicago, may very likely escalate. You know, in LA, there's been a lot of conversation about that. I was sharing last week how Gavin Newsom deployed the California Highway Patrol in larger numbers, saying specifically to the border on San Diego and to Los Angeles. So we'll see how that escalates. But now it's time to really identify what side are you on, good people. Some of you who have been seduced by these white folks, you know, you're finding out once again, you know, they really don't give a fuck about you. You know, in California, with it being a Democratic stronghold, we've seen just in the months Trump has been back in office how they're complying, you know, basically to whatever is said. But it's unfortunate they have put a lot of the petty bourgeoisie Negroes, boule Negroes, in a position to where they've shown us, you know, when it comes down to it, they're not going to fight. They will sell out their own. They will prey on their own. So what side are you on? Pisces chick said yours. You know, whatever we identify as the black side, you know, whether we're talking African, whether we're talking freedmen, whatever, yeah, it's most definitely time to get on code, loved ones. And be vigilant, be prepared. Non-violence is not about the work. You know, these folks want blood. And that's a point I'll make in closing. You know, a lot of our folks have said over the years, they want reparations in blood. And that's how some folks are looking at what happened yesterday. Yeah. You know, the fact that they will continue. And again, this dude, Charlie Kirk, was one of the main ones basically gaslighting when it came to the issue of reparations. I saw a couple videos yesterday. One young brother was kind of pussyfooting around, you know, asking to, making the point of, he was talking about inheritance. You know, the same way white people have benefited from inheriting the wealth that was generated then. We lost due to the wealth that was denied, and then as we built up several communities since, how they were attacked and destroyed, the wealth that has since been stolen. And again, Kirk was basically a spin doctor to help validate the racist ideas that, you know, we are the real criminals, that we don't deserve any further investment. I saw one, he was talking about how all these millions of dollars went into the black community, but again, he was speaking on programs that we know really benefited white women more than anything. But Property by Nicole, greetings. I'm asking folks, what side are you on? As this uncivil war is most definitely about to escalate. You know, do we truly have each other's backs, or are we putting on performances? You know, or are we dealing with the real, or are we dealing with the real fake? And that, unfortunately, is what we have seen once again with too many who have been, you know, posing as strength in more recent times. But once again, when it comes down to it, we see they will sell us out for their own personal gain, which is foolish, because the moment white folks convince you to take the deal, they're already plotting on how they're going to dispose of you. You know, once you have done what they can either hold you accountable for, expose you for, or if you decide to buck, you know, they Michael Jackson you, they Prince you. But yeah, loved ones, what side are you on? Let it be known more so in your actions. You ain't even got to comment, but just really evaluate what's going on right now, because shit is about to escalate.